It is May 8th, and today I found out that I'm being laid off. Somebody bought out the Asian food market that I work at. My last day is going to be around the 20th, and I'm taking it well. And I honestly feel happy. It's very strange. I'll start off with today, just today, like multiple days, but today especially, I was really questioning how stuck I felt at that job and how they were not giving me enough hours for me to even survive. So I was really struggling in general, no matter what. Like, I scraped together rent every month and it was just horrible. I couldn't make any of my bills. I couldn't do anything that I wanted to. And they just last week took the tip jar away from me, even though we barely made any tips. I had just begged them to get a tip jar in there to help me survive. And then he took it down saying that it looked tacky. So I was fuming over just that. Like, this whole place is tacky and y'all are about to take the tip jar away from your employee who's struggling because it's tacky, but yet you're not going to take care of anything in the store. I don't know. I'm not talking crap about them. It's just fact. Like, the whole place is tacky. That's part of why people love the store so much. It's an old-fashioned Asian market. It's a gas station with the best gas in town. People loved it. So I was already questioning, like, what to do today. So just today I was thinking, like, I might as well just stay at this job though and stick with it, because I can edit my YouTube videos while I'm doing it. I can still make YouTube videos, and it's not like I'm overworking my body, so I'm not too energyless. I can still make YouTube videos. So it's been going well. It helps me survive, and now that I'm not paying so much rent to that one place, I'll be able to just stay at this job, especially because this dog loves that job so much. She gets to sit on the table and greet people all day, and she loves it. So I was like, okay, I'll just stick with this job. It's comfortable, and I love the customers. The customers love me, and it's almost summer, so it's going to get more busy. It would be nice. But then I found out a few hours after that I was being laid off. And I kind of like breathed a sigh, and I was like, yeah, I kind of expected this, honestly. And now, ever since I found out, it's only been a couple hours, I've felt a kind of major shift change. I've already felt a major shift change approaching, but I was just feeling today that it wasn't a full shift change before I found out that I was being laid off. It doesn't feel like I've fully moved out of my old apartment, because I still work across the street from it. So it still felt like I was connected to it. It still felt like I lived there in a weird way. Maybe it's because I just moved out last week, so it has not been long enough for me to feel like I've moved out. But still, it felt weird that I still worked so close to it, and that I would still always have to see it and look at it and feel that energy. And I actually had a mechanic come in who was a former cop, who's my regular, so we talk a lot. And he told me a whole story about how there was a woman he knew who was beat by her ex-boyfriend in that same apartment. Like, it's so weird. That is not the only story I've heard from older gentlemen who live in this town I live in, who have frequented this area, so they like recognize that apartment that I live in, and has told me stories about like gang activity and like bad things happening over there. And like, another one of my customers, who's a woman, said that her sister used to live in my apartment and she dealt with harassment. Like, there is some weird energy in that apartment, and I just hope no more single women move in there, or like struggling women, because it seems to have this like vibe that sticks with it. I don't know, but I'm glad to be out of it. But after I found out I was being laid off, I felt the shift fully start in my mind, and my body, and my soul. The universe is on my side. Like, I understand this is horrible news, and I am kind of in a bad spot now, but I also understand how many opportunities now just opened up for me, because I'm not linked to this job that had me working 36 hours a week, to where I had to switch days all the time, so I couldn't even get a second job if I needed to. Like, it's tethering me, and I kept it because of this thing, loving it so much. So now I'm not tethered. I'm not tethered to that place. And so then I came back to the place I'm temporarily staying with this lady, and guess what? She happened to be here. She hasn't been here, but we ran into each other, and I got to tell her to her face the news, and the way that she reacted was just so genuine, so nice. Like, she is a literal different version of me. But she's 67, and she's so nice. This is her hat. She said that I could wear it, but she is so sweet, and like our conversations just go back and forth, back and forth. She has CPTSD as well, so she totally understands everything that I say and adds on to it. Like, I love to have met people like me finally in life, because I was starting to lose hope that there wasn't people like me, but there is. And she's so awesome, you guys. She wants to help me. Like, I am broke, and I just lost my job, and I technically am homeless, but there also might be an intern job at a farm that I might take where I can live. So did wearing this hat somehow summon a new version of Raven that is now Farmer Raven? Possibly. You guys might see me interning on a farm and living on a farm in the next few months. I'm excited about life. Like, I feel like it might be my time to finally become my full artist self. My cat and my dog are happy. My dog is growling at my cat though, because my cat's on my dog, and my dog hates my cat. But things feel better, y'all. And that is all I could have hoped for. Let go of all expectations, and things may just start working out for you. Also, the lunar eclipse. Who knows what this all means, but dang. So much. My cat just fell off. So much change is happening in my life all at once for the best. Just after I started ketamine therapy and my mind shifted to the positive fully. I've always been positive, but the negative took me over because of my mental illness. So to have finally started the correct treatment for me, and to have been able to shift my mind into positivity and what is most important to me, which is love, and just letting my heart accept that and be open to it. I live for love. I am light. And the term spiritual powerhouse that I've said that I am multiple times, that I came up with that myself by observing myself. Like, I don't know what it is, y'all, but I'm a spiritual powerhouse, and life is finally opening up to me because I have accepted that, and I am leaning into it instead of being scared. So get ready for like full goddess vibe Raven. That feels weird to say, but that's how I'm feeling lately, okay? I finally have confidence, okay? Don't judge me for it. Goddess, fairy, farmer, ancient Raven. Get ready, because she is here. And I just found out I was laid off, and I'm still smiling. That's a huge shift. Like, I feel high, and yes, I'm stoned a little bit, like a tiny bit stoned, but never does getting stoned make me feel like this. Like, this is a natural high. My body is tingly. Like, I'm excited. I am so excited for change. I love change. Not all the time, but right now, change is, I'm loving it. It's exactly what I needed. In so many ways. My eyes looked really stoned at the end there, but it's because I'm starting to get teary. Okay, when I'm really happy and excited, my eyes start to water a lot. I'm not like crying, but my eyes do water really easily. Okay. All of that being said, there have been a few moments where I have felt like I might cry and like burst out into tears, but it hasn't happened yet, but I think it will, because when I left my job at Sierra Trading Post, I left there because I was leaving my hometown to move here to Colorado, and I sat outside after my last night at work, and I sat in my car as everybody was leaving around me, and I bawled my heart out for a really long time because I was so sad to be leaving so many caring people, and I really love all my customers at this Asian store. So this is gonna suck, but I'm not gonna cry yet. I'll probably cry on my last day quite a bit. But it's okay. Okay, I don't know what else to say. Is this a video? This is gonna be a short video. I never end my short videos, but whatever you're doing, have a good day, good night, good evening. Bye, guys.
For all your tragedies, all right, happy endings. Undo all our suffering. I missed you, my darling.
It's weird because that's where I met somebody that I don't know, but I don't know.